Hi everyone, how are you today? And welcome to my channel. So I've been guided to do a prediction for 2020. I know I did a short prediction for December, the new year and January, but I just want to do an overall prediction for 2020 quickly. So basically I work as a intuitive mentor. I'm a psychic medium and I hear energy as information, and it's really cool. I just get guided on what to do, and I'm looking forward to bringing you guys more information as it comes through. So I was guided to do this for you today. As you know, time is limitless, so it doesn't matter when you're watching this. If this feels intuitively right for you, or you feel called to watch this video and something in the message calls out for you, then fantastic. If it doesn't, then perhaps one of the other messages will resonate for you, and we'll get started. So there's a strong pull and I guess a buzz in the air for everyone to know what's coming next. The last sort of 8 to 10 years haven't really been easy. The energy's been really, really dense. And the feeling that I'm getting is that what I'm being told is that all things come to an end. Basically, it's a cycle that's coming to an end, and good things are on their way. So for those of you who are, I guess, listening and are doing what you feel is in your soul's highest good, or what is in your highest good, or believe that you are listening to your intuition, I do get a strong sense that things will not necessarily go smoother, but you'll have more sense of peace within your life, other than listening to your head or your ego. Although we are transitioning out of, I guess, the head or the ego, it will definitely benefit you if you have studied or focused on listening to your heart. So please don't be confused. There are many, 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 many ways in which you can listen to your heart or your higher self. Being spiritual isn't the only way. So you just do what's right for you, and you'll trust. You'll know if you're doing what's right for you. Basically, if it feels good in your heart, then you can trust yourself. So the first card I pulled is this one. I'm just trying to fix. Can you guys see that here? Probably easier here. And I instantly get next year is is your year. Next year is your year to shine. Prepare to shine, prepare for things to go your way, prepare for all of the crap to get out of the way. It's basically like, if you can imagine after a tsunami, what that would feel like, what would that look like, what would that be like the high stress, the high anxiety, the high trauma. And then you can imagine a cleanup after the tsunami. So after the streets get cleaned, after the furniture gets taken away, after people are starting to recover. If you can imagine what that would feel like in your heart space after having such a huge upheaval or such a huge disassociation or dysfunction happen in your life, if you can imagine what it would feel like in the cleanup after a tsunami, and the days of, I guess, peace and ease and rest in your heart, in your soul, after you had seen such horror and after everything you've been through, that is what next year is going to be like. There is a real sense of contentment, a real sense of peace, a real sense of ease. For many of you, I feel as though this year was a year where you gave up, I guess. You gave up on your hopes and dreams of anything ever coming to fruition, or all of your hard work and everything you've done really in the last 10 years accounting for anything. But this is the year that you're going to start seeing things coming into play and things coming into place. You're going to notice people recognizing you for the first time in a long time. You're going to see things shifting. You're going to see and feel a general sense of ease in your work, in your money, in your life, in your love life. people are going to want to express that to you or be close to you in a really funny way. Like, you know how, for example, if you haven't had friends for a while, or you've had an issue with your friends, and then after a while people start reaching out and wanting to be a friend, you're sort of like, why are people talking to me? Why are people being nice to me? I don't understand. It's a bit like that. Like, next year's going to be a year when people are going to be wanting you to be in their life, inviting you to parties, um, including you, and genuinely wanting to be around you. And it's funny because I can feel you kind of being like, why is everyone being so nice to me? Why are people treating me with so much respect? What have I done to shift? And what you've done to shift is that you've let go, but you've also just experienced an extreme amount of pain, an extreme amount of trauma, an extreme amount of hardship, and it's taught you how to let go, and it's taught you how to be at peace with things that you didn't know how to be at peace before. I got this in an earlier reading, and again, it's not all about courtship. Can you see that? It's not all about courtship, but it's just people are going to genuinely want to know you. They're going to want to get to know you. And the words I'm getting are they're going to want to date you. But whether or not they want to date you in a romantic sense, or whether they want to date you as in they want to pick your brain, whatever feels right to you, it's really, really interesting. Like, I just get you're very studied, or you're very learned. It's like you've studied and learned and done your craft and just been a very astute person for a very, 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 very long time, but you haven't really been recognized or seen, and it's caused a lot of self-doubt and a lot of self-worth issues. Whereas it's not so much that you're healing or you've recovered. It's more that you just don't give a shit anymore. It's more that you just are like, I think feels to me like you now just know yourself. You know yourself to the point now where if people say anything nasty about you, you're just not going to take it on board. You actually, I see this as you. This is what I'm focusing on now. You're the sun. You don't care. You're just being you. It's like time's too short, right? Time's too short. You have an admirer, or many admirers that you may or may not know about. And next year is going to feel like a continual year of opening unexpected gifts. So, you know, when you're with a friend and you go out for coffee, and at the end of the coffee they pay for your coffee, and you're like, oh, thanks. It's like, I really wasn't expecting that, but I'm honestly really grateful and feel really thankful. Thank you so much. It's like that. There's just going to be a song in your heart. And the funny, because the first card I pulled was this one, and there's music. It's like there's just going to be a song in your heart, and nothing necessarily to do, like this sense of urgency and this sense of kind of craziness. And it's the same energy. Like, if you can imagine experiencing something like a tsunami in the days after the tsunami, the mental state of everyone would be unrest, unease. Yes, you've been experiencing it, but it hasn't necessarily been your own. The world has just been going crazy, literally crazy. And next year is going to be about peace of mind, and unexpected gifts. I don't know that you're going to see the world be much different necessarily. Like, it's not like we're all going to start driving environmentally friendly cars tomorrow or anything like that, but you don't give a shit. You're here. You honestly don't care. It's like the world is handing out and dealing its rotten card, or its card, as it does, but you've stopped taking it personally for years, like maybe the last, well, I'm getting 25 years, so I don't know how old you guys are, but for a very long time, you guys have been taking things personally. You've been taking things to heart. You're so sensitive, and there's many, many, many empaths watching that you've taken it all personally. The world is not the way it is because of you. You've done nothing wrong. You were not the cause of the dysfunction on this planet. This planet has its own life lessons to learn and its own vibration to learn that you are not a part of. You are a part of the world's future, in that we're coming to a time where not just planet Earth, but the universe wants to be in a more, I guess you could say, ascended or loving space. But you're not the cause of the dysfunction. And it feels like you've taken a lot of what has happened here, and a lot of what has happened in your life, and a lot of other people's behaviors to heart and personally. And for some reason, it's like the penny's dropped. The penny has finally dropped. It's not your fault. None of it is your fault, and you can only change what you can change, and what you can't change, you have learnt that you can only change the way you feel about what you can't change. A big life lesson, a painful life lesson, but a big one. So funny, it's like a Christmas tree. So what else is coming next for next year? Just intuitively, I can already hear money and relationships. So for those of you who are in a relationship, I'm getting marriage and children, marriage and babies. For those of you who are single or having trouble, you're going to sort that shit out. I don't exactly know or can see how you're going to sort it out, but for those of you who haven't dated for a very long time, or have thought as though the opposite sex or the same sex or intimacy just was not interested in you at all in any way, shape or form, it's all going to change. It's all going to change. It's kind of like having friends after having no friends, or going to school when you're being bullied and all of a sudden the bully wants to talk to you. I can just see you kind of thinking, what on earth is going on? But at the same time, you have peace in your heart and you're not busy. There's not a lot of stuff for you to do. You're just going to get shit done, but you're going to be one. You know when you go for a picnic and you're laying on the grass and you just wish you could lay there and listen to the birds and be a part of nature forever? Well, you've kind of made it. You kind of are now a part of nature forever. Whatever you've done, congratulations, because it hasn't been easy. The road has not been easy. It's been long, and it's been tedious. Is that a word? I can't think of the word. It's been, I can hear it, but I can't think of how to say it. Difficult. That's not the word, but it's been difficult. It's been long, and you've survived. So you are now one. You are one with Mother Nature. You are one with Gaia. You are one with Earth. And all you need to do now is be. So blessings to everyone for surviving this year, and blessings for the future and the time to come. I would love to hear your comments on this reading, on your life, on next year, on what comes to fruition for you. It's a really exciting time. For me, I can't wait. I'm thrilled at the news, actually. And I really love you guys all dearly. If this resonates, please like and share. That would touch my heart. I'd be really grateful. Or comment. I'd just open up a conversation. Look. To finish it off, 2020. What more could you ask for? Naked swimming in a waterfall, of paradise. The energy of that card, wow, it's so powerful. I'm going to send the energy to that all to you now. Hit you on the heart chakra. Perfect. All right, well, take care. Until next time, see you. Bye.